What's up, everybody? Gilbert Blaze here. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. You know, I haven't made a wrestling video in a really long time, and there's been a lot about wrestling I've been wanting to talk about. So let's get right to it. Let's start talking about Bryan Danielson. That's my first topic. Now, as you all seen last week in NXT, he got shockingly eliminated. But you know what? In the back of my mind, when he beat Santino on Raw last week, I just told myself, I was thinking, you know what if he gets eliminated? And I just have a feeling he was going to get eliminated. And sure enough, he gets his first win finally, and then he gets eliminated. So everyone's talking about the whole backstage interview he had where he revealed his real name. He said it on air for the first time in WWE television. So this led me to believe two things. Whether or not he is officially done with the WWE, or is he going to come back. Now, there's been thoughts in the past about Vince always setting up wrestlers in a sense that are always popular with on the internet, or just fans really like them, and he'll bring them into the WWE just to humiliate them and embarrass them, and then tell people, well, you know what? See, this guy wasn't a big star. I hired him for no reason. And he has been known to do that. And I always think to myself, maybe he's trying to do that with Danielson. But I don't know. Now that The Miz is going to challenge Bret Hart tomorrow night on Raw, I was thinking that, you know, it's obvious that Bret Hart can't wrestle. There's no way Bret Hart is wrestling. So Bret's going to come out. He's going to say, you know what, Miz? I can't wrestle you, but I got a suitable replacement. Then out comes Bryan Danielson, where he's going to finally take out Miz and win the U.S. title. So that's my scenario. That's what I think is going to happen with Bryan Danielson, and I hope, and I'm going to keep my fingers crossed, that will happen tomorrow night on Raw. So now, on to women's wrestling. Where do I begin? First off, let's talk about TNA. Tara has basically said that she's done with TNA because TNA is not going to give her the money that she wants. Now, this is not the first time this has happened. Gail Kim asked for more money, TNA refused, she left. Awesome Kong asked for more money, and they wouldn't give her more money. Now, Tara asked for more money, and they obviously did not want to give her more money because they don't care about women's wrestling like they used to in the past. So now Tara's going to be done, so that's going to leave a big void. So who's going to be the big face knockout of the division? And as of now, we only have ODB, who has really been on television that much, and you still got Tara Wilde and Sarita, who are barely being used, and Hamala, who's barely being used. So this brings the thought of, are they going to pursue Mickie James? Because they need a big face diva, a knockout that's going to center around that division. They just can't have heels. So that remains to be seen right there. But on to the knockout champion, Madison Rayne. Now, when she became the knockout champion, I thought to myself, here's a girl who's never won a singles match in TNA. Here's a girl who doesn't even have a finisher, yet now she is known as the Knockouts champion. And you know, she's an okay wrestler. I've seen her Shimmer matches. She's okay. But does she deserve to be the Knockouts champion? Hell no. So that, I don't know what's going on with TNA. Their Knockouts division is so done. Eric Bischoff, Hulk Hogan, they couldn't care less. Dixie Carter likes the Knockouts, but she's obviously letting Bischoff and Hogan do whatever they want. So now remains to be seen what's going to happen with the Knockouts division. Now on to the WWE. We've seen last week on SmackDown, we got a new women's champion. Unfortunately, Beth Phoenix tore her ACL. She had to drop the title. Now, with the lack of face divas on SmackDown, you know, and for that matter, heel divas, who else were they going to give the title to? So I thought, assumingly, they were going to give it to Michelle McCool, and to everyone's surprise, Layla L became the new women's champion. Layla L, my favorite diva of all times. Yeah, right, come on. Layla, she's always been okay, but she hasn't had the qualifications of being a wrestler, and now she's the women's champion. She's won the title before Natalya. She's won the title before Gail Kim has since her return. I mean, it's embarrassing. This is fucking embarrassing. It's the women's division is at an all-time low now. Seriously, who are they going to have Layla and Michelle battle for the women's title with? They only have Kelly, and who else they have? Tiffany on SmackDown. That's it. They got no other face diva. Mickie James is gone. Beth Phoenix is going to be gone for a few months. They need to bring Gail Kim to SmackDown. They should have traded her during the draft. They didn't do that. She's stuck on Raw, and she's doing nothing. But now it seems like they might pair her off with Evan Bourne, which would be pretty cool. But regardless, she's not wrestling. Put her ass on SmackDown. They need a face diva on SmackDown desperately that's going to try to be able to wrestle Michelle McCool and Layla. So they got to put Gail Kim on SmackDown. I hope they do that. I hope they're smart enough to do that and not have her feud with Kelly or Tiffany, who's obviously in no way, shape, or form a wrestler right now. So that remains to be seen with that as well. And now we got to Raw, where, you know, I am a big fan of Eve. I'm not sad or not pissed off, really, that Eve is the Divas champion. But, you know, once again, Gail Kim got fucked over when she had her little match with Maurice during the finals of the tournament, and yet she couldn't beat Maurice. But miraculously, Eve could beat Maurice every single time they've stepped in the ring together, it seemed like. So it's just is ridiculous. I know Melina might be coming back at the end of June, I heard. So it'll be remains to be seen if they're going to put her to SmackDown. I think they will put her to SmackDown if they don't have no one else on SmackDown to be the big top face diva. So right now, women's wrestling is just such a fucking joke. It's at all-time low, and I'm just not looking forward to watching anything in the WWE in terms of women's wrestling, because it's nothing. Now, TNA got their big pay-per-view tonight. I could care absolutely less about it because I'm going to be watching the season finale of Survivor Heroes vs. Villains tonight, which is way more appealing and way more entertaining than TNA. So good luck with their pay-per-view. No, wrestling to me as a whole has been kind of boring lately. That's why I haven't been really talking about it, because I just haven't been too drawn about it. I mean, ROH, I had a great, the Supercard of Honor was great last week. I enjoyed going to that show last week. It was awesome. That kind of rejuvenated me a little bit in a sense when I was feeling down. But TNA and WWE as a whole has been just lackluster to the third degree lately, and I'm just so not looking forward to any pay-per-views of theirs, or to even Raw, SmackDown, or Impact. I just really could care less right now. I need to get my interest back into wrestling, and even though I'm watching ROH still, and that's still piquing my interest, WWE and TNA got to do something to really, get people's interest back up, because ratings are at an all-time low, folks. Let's be clear here. No one's the ratings in wrestling right now is just at an all-time low. People are getting more and more into MMA. I'm really not a big fan of MMA. I'm still trying to get myself into watching MMA, but it's not enough where it's exciting for me to, grab my attention. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to say for now. I hope everyone's having a great weekend. I'm enjoying my relaxing weekend, and I'm also feeling better, as you can see. Not as sick as I was this week or last week. So, talk to you all later. Peace.